We are live. Should we wait for anybody to come in? We need. This is where we need the
I
music.
think we are because it says now. Okay, let's see.
Nobody wants to tune in.
You guys gonna tune in?
You guys gonna tune in? I'm like, hello, entourage.
Good afternoon, and
afternoon,
welcome
guys.
to episode 13. And I'm Sabi,
I'm Digna.
and we are
The Social Soda.
Hi guys, I know it's a little unexpected, and we are, I guess, airing at a later time today. But thank you. We appreciate you guys tuning in and having patience. So, first of all, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Robie Chapa of Geneva Financial. If you are interested in a mortgage, you need a home, you want to get pre-approved, please reach out to him. His information is in the description box below. And please share our page, like it, subscribe to all our social media platforms. So, all right, let's get to it. So, hello, Miss Digna.
Hello, Miss
How
Abby.
are you?
I'm good. Exhausted. It's been a crazy
I know.
week.
Today has been a stressful day. My God.
I know I don't usually say that because we're in the real estate business, but man, like this week is something
I
else.
crossed 3 freeways, 2 accidents, and 2 school zones to get here. I was stressed out by the time I was already here. I was
Yeah, and this weather just makes you want to stay at home. So
I know. Like, have some chocolate, curl up with a good blanket.
yeah.
So, I saw your picture.
I saw yours, girl. You always have the outfits. Oh my gosh, I might have to like knock it off this year. I love that belt. Was it a belt?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, it was a belt. Super
Oh my
cute.
gosh,
What year was that?
That was, I think, had to be about.
If you guys
3
don't know, we're
years
talking
ago.
about our throwback
Yes,
pictures.
Throwback Thursday, guys. It's a thing. It's our thing.
I think we started the whole 10-year challenge. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it's a coincidence, isn't it?
I know. I think I've had it for about, I don't know. I've had that belt forever. I actually bought that at a flea market.
Yeah.
And I know they run about $100 or $200, but I think I paid $20 for it.
Yeah. What year was that picture taken?
I think it was
recent, right?
I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I would say probably 3. So I don't miss a cook-off.
Yeah. The cook-offs are the funnest thing, and actually I'm going to touch on that a little bit later. I think mine was a good 5 years old. I wasn't living here yet. Yeah.
No?
I was visiting my family. I came specifically out to go to the rodeo with my family. So that's how big the rodeo is, for us Texas people, for all of you guys watching us not in Houston.
Yes.
The rodeo is kind of like
I know it's
the Super Bowl.
I know it's a big thing. All Houstonians look forward to it every spring because not that we need a reason to bring out our boots, but we just love the rodeo. We love the cook-off. We love the fair. We love the concerts. We just love to get out there and have some good old fun.
Yeah, definitely. So with that being said, what is going on around town?
Yes. Well, you know what? Today is January 31st, and I wanted to know, how are you guys doing with your resolutions? I've been running every day.
Yes, I know you have.
And I've lost 3 pounds. I know. I have still a ways to go, but 3 pounds to me is like, it's a small victory.
So are we going to do that 10K race?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've been running every day. I don't know how good I can do, if I can do.
It's a fun run.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun run. So you can walk it too. So it's going to be a fun run. So everybody, if you guys want to go and join us at the Rodeo Fun Run,
we could put that in the link. We hadn't discussed the events going on this weekend, so we can add that.
Yeah, we can add that. So we'll add the website on where to where to register. It is $35. Ticket prices went up by $5, and they will continue to go up until obviously the day of the race. But it should be fun. It's not only a 10K, there is a 5K. So if you guys want to start off with a 5K, it's all about just getting out there and getting on,
baby steps,
getting your little run in. So it should be a lot of fun, and then you can invite your whole family to go hang out, and
they can cheer you on.
Yeah, there'll be like really fun stuff afterwards. So
I love that. I've never done one. I'd love to do it.
You've never done a race?
No.
Oh, girl, we have to do. Yeah,
I'm a newbie.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I think you'll love the culture of the runs.
I definitely want to do it. I'm in.
Cool.
Yeah, do it.
Good.
So, do you want to go over the events?
Yes.
Okay, guys. We don't have that many events for you this weekend, but we have 4 good ones. The Lunar Year event is happening this weekend in the River Oaks District, and it's Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And then the Flea at Silver Street, Valentine, I guess, flea market. So they are.
Is that at the silos?
Yes, I believe so. And they are, I guess, promoting Valentine's Day. Buy original gifts for your loved one. And it is a fee. It's general admission of $5. Kids under 12 are free. And it's Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 5 p.m. And furry pets are welcome. You know, your furry best friends, as long as they're well behaved and on a leash. And then the TFTI and interactive photo experience. I've never been there, but I've seen all the cool pictures. So you guys,
what is it?
You go and you take like this really awesome just pictures. I don't know. It's like a place. I saw a lot of people doing like for Christmas. The tree was upside down, and it was really cool.
Yeah, I have seen that.
That is this Saturday from 10 to 1. So you got to get up early if you want to catch that. I actually want to try that. I've never done it. And then the Puppy Bowl, which is an adoption event, because you know we love pets. So that is this Saturday at Dogwood from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So all the links are there, guys. Go check that out. If you just want to look, you don't have to adopt any pets if you don't want to. You can just go and check it out.
Kiss a kitten or a puppy.
Go get yourself a beer and go look at the pets, at the cute puppies, and I don't know what other.
Well, speaking of Puppy Bowl, the Super Bowl is this weekend.
Yes.
Are you guys doing anything?
Not a big fan of sports, so I don't know. It's whoever invites me, and if I'm in the mood, I'm not really into sports. I'll watch it though.
Yeah.
I love just hanging out and eating and having a couple beers, but
yeah, we're having my family, all of our family over at my mom's house because it's her birthday on the 4th.
Happy birthday to your mom.
So you guys know I love my mama, so we're gonna kind of like combine it, Super Bowl and a birthday party, and then just do something actually just kind of low-key, like the girls or the immediate family on the 4th.
Now that you said that, I remember my aunt's birthday. It's gonna be this weekend, and they're probably gonna have something for her, so probably hang out with her Saturday afternoon with my family.
Yeah, very cool. Well, let's say hi to a couple of people. Curtis is back.
Hello,
hey,
Curtis.
Curtis was in timeout from Facebook.
Oh, were you in Facebook jail?
He was in timeout.
Tell us how is that? How do you get into Facebook jail? What did you do? What did you say?
We don't post. Don't tell us on this page, okay? Don't tell us on this page. But hi, Curtis. Hi, Rchapa.
Well, we're happy to be back. Sorry we took so long to get back on the air. Y'all need a beer or a drink.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a coffee, though, because I need some caffeine.
Yeah, I definitely don't need a drink with this weather. And actually, I do dry January. I don't know if anybody does dry January, but it's like I don't drink all of January, kind of like a little bit of a detox for me since there are so many holiday events, and it's really nice. I think the one who's suffering more than I am is Eric, because he's like, babe, you're so lame.
Oh my gosh.
So, hi, Brandon. Yes. How are you? Thank you for watching. Kimberly tuned in real quick. She said, hi, ladies. Bye, ladies. Just wanted to say hi. And that's where we took our Christmas pictures. That is where you guys took the Christmas picture. Dion, thank you so much for that website. Visit HoustonTexas.com. That's actually a really good website that I use whenever I have friends coming in from out of town. So that is a really good website. Thank you, Dion.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for sharing.
So tell us a little bit, where are we?
We are at Eloise and Nichols.
Yes, it's a great little restaurant. Look at how beautiful it is. I don't know if you guys know, but I have a thing for wallpaper. I mean, look at these beautiful shutters. It's one of the top restaurants. Well, not like top, but I mean like hot restaurants in River Oaks.
Yes.
You always see it all over social media. And the general manager, Adrian, was kind enough to invite us out to film. So we'll be having him in pretty soon and kind of giving us a little rundown of the history and the siblings that own this restaurant.
And you know how you were saying it's in the River Oaks district, but it's not intimidating or it doesn't have that feel like, oh, it's stuffy in here. It's so quaint and it's nice. It feels it's light and airy in here. I love the colors.
Yeah, it feels unpretentious
yes.
too. So you have kind of a mix of everything going on. I actually made a friend the other day. When I stopped by to talk to Adrian, I made a friend with a little gentleman at the bar, and he's here again too. So you have your regulars that just hang out. I feel like I'm family already. I know the bartender recognized me, the waitress recognized us all. So Adrian's been so kind. Hi, Randall.
Hi,
Randall just tuned in.
Well, coincidentally, the waitress was the one that gave us the new jingle.
Yes.
She did a little dance. She was like,
it?
social soda. No, it was like, shake it, shake it.
Shake
soda.
Yeah, she's super cute.
She is. She's so spunky. Hi, Samantha.
Just tuned in.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
So, should we bring our guest?
I think so.
Frank, would you be kind and get Adrian for us?
Thank you so much.
While we're waiting for Adrian, guys, rodeo season is among us, and we're going to be doing the next few episodes kind of like very Valentine's Day themed. But after Valentine's Day, we kind of want to shift it into gear to more rodeo situation.
Yes, we're excited.
Yeah, we're super excited. So if you guys, I know the cook-off is going on. If you guys want to be on our show, if you guys are a part of the cook-off, reach out to us.
Myself, or be featured, or do you want to? Do you know someone that wants to be featured? Please reach out to us. We definitely want to. Or hey, any guys that are part of a cook-off team.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. So any of you guys with a tent, please reach out to us. Anybody with Western wear stores, like small boutiques and everything. I know that there's a lot of boutiques that have like Western wear stuff in them, and a lot of times people just kind of overlook it because they go to Cavender's Boot City.
And we do understand that you guys are going to be super busy, so if you can do it before that weekend of the cook-off, I mean, we're more than happy to do that, just because we know that you guys are going to be tied up over there.
Yeah.
So please reach out to us.
Yeah. So Johnny I'm sorry, Johnny. I don't know how to say your last name.
Cute.
Oh my gosh, I've known him for like 2 decades, and my boo Eric is watching. He's so funny. He puts it on the big screen. It's so embarrassing.
Oh,
He puts it on the big screen. I won't let him watch it when I'm home. Yes. So
don't you just hate like watching yourself, guys? I mean, we do this every week, but it's so awkward to watch myself or listen to myself. It's like I listen to myself on the lowest volume. It's always so awkward. Dion Cuban. I know Western resale shop. Ooh, yes.
That would be really good. Because Western wear is expensive.
But not only that, like I love some of like the 70s, 80s Western outfits. Like, you know, when the blouse with the skirt. Yeah, that would be awesome. Vintage is cool, guys.
Vintage is very cool, and everything comes back around in 20 years. So
and I always say, I always tell myself, why did I get rid of that? Like all the 90s outfits, I'm like, why did I get rid of that? It's back in style.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Eric is smiling.
Because you bragged on him.
Well, the other day we're at home and he's like, and I listened to our intro and I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching the Social Soda. I'm like, babe, turn it off. I'm like, I'm so embarrassing.
I know, I'm the same way. I don't know of any person that actually likes to listen to themselves. I don't know. You guys, let us know if you like listening to yourself or watching yourself. Because I don't know of anyone that does.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. Well, guys, we are just waiting for Adrian.
Yes.
He's wrapping up some stuff. He is the general manager, and it is business hours. So he is working. But we do also have our guest, our star guest
Yes.
speaker is Gary, and I know
Oh
that
my
you guys have seen Gary
gosh.
all over social media. He is photographer to the fashion shows and charity events. His work is amazing.
Yeah.
And with Valentine's Day coming up, he is shooting boudoir shoes.
Ooh, yeah.
Sexy,
You know, I don't
sexy.
know. I don't know if you guys noticed all the pictures that we posted of some of his work, and that's just a few of his shots. It's not like he says he has thousands of photos.
Yeah.
So there was some really cool, neat ones in there. I don't know if you noticed the glow in the dark one.
I
Oh my
died
god.
for those. Died for those. And that was my first time actually
Yeah.
seeing those.
I've
So
never
I
seen
want to
that.
ask him about that because those were, I was like, that's
Yes.
some good
We're
shit
talking
right
about
there.
your glow in the dark picture. That one's really neat.
So he's gonna, and you know what, guys? He has not been in the industry for that long, and he looks like he is
He's a true
veteran.
professional.
Yes. So we are really excited to have him on.
And what I like about Gary is that he's so kind. He's patient.
And with us, we need a lot of
Oh
patience.
my gosh, he does. He's also like a coach. Like, you can do this. Come on, just a little bit here, a little bit there. Like, he's so sweet. He was such a pleasure to work with. We had a photo shoot with him a couple weeks ago, and he was amazing. We were so happy with our portraits.
Yes, they were beautiful. Hi, Adrian. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And thank you for letting us take over your beautiful restaurant for a few minutes. So tell us a little bit about Eloise Nichols. What's the concept behind it?
The concept is it's actually named after the grandmother of two siblings, and it comes behind the family India kitchen, and also has that restaurant as well. So.
Now it's the brother and the sister that created this one, right? And they have other restaurants.
They do.
Too,
they have Betty's at Evelyn's Park, as well as Babita's.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long has this restaurant been here?
2 years now.
2 years.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been a successful little place, hasn't it been? What do you think? Why is it so successful?
I would say just because of the laid back atmosphere.
That's exactly what
you know,
we're
the
saying.
lighting, the way that it's kind of laid out to be Eloise's.
Yeah. And where are they from? They're from Texas,
Houston,
right?
yes,
They're from
yes.
Houston, because it gives me a little bit of a New Orleans plantation, kind of feel with the shutters and just
kind of like a bistro.
lay back. Yeah.
I think maybe the grandmother had some inspired them just because of an older.
Yeah, she kind of went for the living room look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm feeling.
Yes.
That is exactly what I'm feeling. And what type of food do we expect to have?
American bistro, from salmon to oysters to Brussels sprouts to all the good stuff. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm going to ask you about your brunch.
Oh, brunch is probably one of our busier segments. So you definitely want to make a reservation for that. We start at 10 and at 3, and it's really, really popular.
Now, do you guys have like a set brunch menu?
Yes, we do.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
You got different things from Hoppin' John's to pork biscuit Benedict to biscuits and gravy.
Oh my gosh.
Chorizo gravy. Yeah.
So what
really
time does it start to get packed?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. That's pretty early.
Well, it depends. Sunday's a little busier, and then Saturday it starts a little later.
Okay.
I want to ask you about drinks because I love a good Bloody Mary or micheladas.
Our Bloody Mary's to die for.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Our secret recipe. It's really good. You have to come try it
Some
out.
Bloody Mary and some oysters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God! It's not
I'm
even
like-
Sunday yet.
I can put an order in like that.
My mouth is like
Have one
salivating
out for
right
you.
now. I might have
Definitely.
to swing by next
For
weekend.
sure. Yeah, please do. Please
So, okay, and then Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you guys have
Valentine's-
anything going on for that?
do. No, I mean, we're going to be pretty busy. We're definitely getting already pretty packed on the reservations in. So,
Oh, wow.
So would you definitely recommend reservations for
Absolutely.
Valentine's Day and also for brunch?
yes. So actually, as much as you can, just make a reservation. It just makes it a lot easier for you to get in and out.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
And what are you guys known for? Because every restaurant is known for something, one specific thing. Like, what would you guys say that?
I would say our Brussels sprouts are really popular. For sure, that's probably one of our highest selling in our poke bowls.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys have poke bowls.
Yes.
You had that last time.
I had like it was like quinoa and stuff. It was like a
Oh,
grain
yeah.
bowl.
You know what? That's that
Yeah.
superfood bar.
That was really
popular.
good. That was really good.
Yeah.
It was like it was a hearty bowl, but it wasn't like
Overfilling.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And how were the fish tacos?
The fish tacos were amazing. I couldn't even finish both of them. I
Yeah,
actually just
pretty
had
big.
one, and then Frank ordered the burger. He was in love with that,
I think
and he ate the
to
taco.
quote him, he said, "This is the best burger I've ever had."
Wow.
He
Yeah,
said that.
that's what he said.
And
That's
he
amazing.
I don't even think he remembers that, but he said that.
And he ate my taco.
Hey, right, there you go. Now the fish tacos are only available at lunchtime, but that's something we're working
Okay.
out to kind of get it out at lunch and dinner tomorrow.
And you know what about fish tacos? I'm very particular because I don't like lettuce in them. I
Mhm.
like cabbage, and
There
some
you go.
places do
I
not
do
put
too.
cabbage.
Yeah.
Because the lettuce gets soggy.
Yeah.
And I really
And
like
the
it.
cabbage stays
Yes.
fresh.
And
That's a good point.
I was so happy. I was like, they have cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people
I think
don't
it's a
understand.
Latin and Caribbean thing, isn't
I
it?
think
Like
so.
more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So,
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
cool. And how often does your menu change?
We add certain specials here and there, but we're trying to stay pretty consistent across the board with our menu.
Okay.
We are coming up with a couple new items that are coming out, possibly next week.
Now,
so
do you
look
change
out
like
for that.
seasonally and stuff like that, or are you guys
a
pretty?
couple of things,
Okay.
a couple of things, but not
Okay.
the full menu change.
Okay. Well, cool. Very cool.
Definitely.
Anything else that you want
Oh,
the
well,
audience to know?
Just come out and visit us. We're in between the River Oaks.
Did not
Shopping
ask,
Center.
do you guys have a happy hour?
We do every day from Monday through Sunday, from 4 to 6.
So happy hour is 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Oh, wow.
And what's on the happy hour?
We get $1 off all cocktails and $2 off wine.
Okay. Okay. Are the oysters on happy hour?
Thursdays we have dollar oysters.
Oh.
So actually today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
So you'll see the bar get pretty busy.
Wow,
We
win-win.
might be seeing a lot of us.
Yeah, yeah.
This will be like our after show because that's how we met you.
And then
It was
also,
after our
I
show.
forgot
Yes.
to mention, we also have breakfast from 7 to 11 every day.
Oh,
Monday through
Wow,
Friday.
you guys are a one-stop shop.
Yes,
No wonder
I was
people
gonna
just
say
hang out.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Wow.
I'm with
So
the gentleman
breakfast
at the
is
bar. He
picking up.
loves it here.
Yeah, a lot of meetings for breakfast time, and like you said, it's nice and chill. So
It is nice and chill.
Yeah.
I saw a business meeting going on here earlier. I was like, hope you guys move for
Because
us.
Well, because it's unheard of. Most people that you guys are open for lunch or dinner are not open for breakfast.
So we do breakfast,
that's amazing.
lunch, and dinner.
Wow.
Well, cool. Well,
Yes.
thank you so
Thank you so much.
Adrian.
Thank you
So
for
much.
choosing
It's been a
us, and
pleasure.
we'll see you in a
Yes.
bit at the bar.
And we will get in touch with you and keep in touch. I mean,
Awesome.
Okay.
We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a
Thank you so
bit.
much.
Well, awesome.
Gary's Creations. I'm sorry, guys.
Go
I was
ahead.
reading my Gary's Creations of photography is like an authentic artist. Oh, thank you, Brandon.
Wow, Brandon.
Maria Blank says, hi, Sabi. Hi, Digna. Great show.
Oh, hi,
Ashley
Maria.
Pineda's watching. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for tuning in. I was with her, is it yesterday?
Did
Or
we
the
say
day
hi to
before yesterday?
Randall?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
And hi, Cesar. Cesar's watching. Vianney's watching. Hi, thank you for
Hi,
tuning
Vianney.
in. I was just with Ashley and Vianney just on Tuesday. And we were out at Ashley's subdivision in Hidden Meadow. It's right inside the belt. It's a great subdivision. I'm sorry, get it all off topic, but they have 24 different floor plans, and
And I
all,
saw
they
the
have
starting price point floored me.
150.
Yes.
Brand new construction, and the construction is really nice. Like seriously, I was impressed.
That is pretty
Guys,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Guys, we will be, we are actually, since you guys know that we are real estate agents, we have been in talks of doing a whole series of start to finish purchasing a home. So
Yes.
it's going to be all real estate related. We're going to have all of the people of the industry, from titles to insurance to inspectors to contractors to decorators. So just stay tuned. We're trying to
Yes.
find a date for it to fit with everybody's schedule right before it hits the crazy season, because we
Yes.
want you to get your home ready to sell
And
and
I-
get the most amount of money for
I
it.
think we're probably gonna do that right after rodeo.
Probably, yeah.
Because we wanna spend some time talking about the rodeo, but I'm excited for
Yeah,
that.
I'm excited for
It's
that.
such a great
too.
topic.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's scary, but I think that it's scary because not a lot of people know what to do. It's
Yes,
overwhelming,
agreed.
and that is why we have people like Sabi, people like myself, that can kind of hold your hand and introduce you to the
Well,
right
I
people.
feel like people are afraid to ask sometimes.
Yeah.
So we should incorporate like this radio show had a dumb question amnesty. So you can ask whatever you want. No one's gonna say that's not a good question because they're all good questions.
They're all good
Because
questions.
sometimes I feel like I don't know something. Like I feel like I learn something every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
So-
I learn something every day for sure. So Benny says that blazer ding. Thank you. It's all right.
It is.
Actually, I think I'm all Zara.
Guys, that was the first thing I noticed when I walked in. I was like, dig that. I like that sweat. I like that blazer.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
yellow.
you. Well, okay.
Yes.
Anything else before we bring our guest?
Our guest is taking
I
pictures.
know our
at the
guest is
moment.
taking pictures at the moment. He never stops.
Yes.
It's
So
awesome.
we just need to know if he's ready. Are you ready,
Are you
Mr.
ready?
I'm
Gary?
ready.
All right.
We put this on the timer and then crank it to the button.
Okay. By the way, I love the last post that you made with the video.
Oh, did you
stuff.
like that? Oh my gosh.
Bobby is very creative, guys.
It's so
Very
much fun.
creative.
I love it. And Gary, and you know what? With Gary's pictures, it was so easy. I was trying not to inundate the whole page with tons of pictures, so I thought that
He
that
has
was
so
a
many
nice.
great ones. Yeah.
Yes, he sent me so many, but he wants us to ask him about the pelican one, so we'll ask him.
Okay.
About that one.
Okay. Hi, Gary.
Hello, hello. Let me
Thank
get
you
in
for
here. Can we-
joining us. We're
You
so
look
happy to
super
have you.
handsome. I don't
know.
think
Yeah,
I've
you-
ever seen you dressed
You
up.
usually see me in jeans
Yeah.
or cargo pants, and
Yeah.
yeah, because I thought since this is so important and so special, I thought I would dress up.
Oh,
Well,
well,
thank
thank you.
you.
But you're not special enough for a tie.
Oh,
But no
It's-
one
we
is.
don't
No
need
one
it.
is.
We don't
Is
need
that
it.
is
We
that
don't
just
need
for,
it.
for your wife? She
Yeah.
gets the tie
Very
for
seldom.
Valentine's Day.
No. They're
I
past that
kind of
point.
like an open collar. I
Yes.
prefer an open collar over, a tie. But on special occasions, I like
Yeah.
a tie. So.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
good. So how are you ladies today?
We are
They're
doing
wonderful.
great.
Yeah.
Did you recover from your photo shoot?
Yes, that was long. Now I understand when like models say, "I've been working all day," and I always like look and say, "Dude, you've been just standing there and
It
taking
is
pictures."
work.
It is work. It is so much
It
work.
is work.
And the pose is improper.
And the
And do
poses.
this and move your hip just
And
so
the
little.
comfort zone. You gotta be comfortable.
You made me
Did-
so uncomfortable.
Yeah, she needed help. No, I'm glad that I was there because it's like, it was kind of like, babe, you look good. You
Do
can't see
it. Do
anything.
it. Do it.
Oh my god. And I don't know any other circumstances. I don't think I would have like done the leg pose because I can wear shorts all day long. It's
Yeah.
just I don't know what it is about. I guess the photography feels
Yeah.
it feels so personal.
Well, it
you
is
know?
personal.
Guys, for those that don't know what we are talking about, a few weeks ago, Gary gifted us, and thank you so
Oh,
much
you're more
for
than
that.
welcome.
A photography shoot, and the pictures were absolutely amazing.
So
And that's kind of
happy.
what we're talking
Yes.
about because it was a good, how many hours? 4 or 5 hours?
About 4,
Yeah. So we were exhausted. The pictures came out beautiful. And he did push us out of our comfort zone. So
Yeah.
that's what we're talking
And,
about.
and
Yes.
what I did, I had a very nice location that I had already paid for with other photo shoots, paid photo shoots. So sometimes I invite some people to come in and just sit back and enjoy themselves. Let me take some pictures.
Mhm.
And that's what
And
these
it
two
was so
ladies
much
did.
fun.
And wow, they came out great. So
But it was fun. I guess it was a lot of fun just because we were just kind of like pepping each other up, like you can do it.
Yeah.
come on."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
but that's the fun thing.
Yeah, that is the fun.
So it's always good to come with a girlfriend. Never bring a boyfriend.
You know what?
I would
can see
agree.
that. can
I
see
would
that.
agree
Yeah.
because he would say, "Oh, that button's a little too high.
Yeah.
That's too much leg. Cover that up." I
Yeah,
could totally
I
see
can
Yeah.
that.
see where you would feel like a little self-conscious in front of your man. So
Yeah,
or
most women
significant
are.
other.
Most women
Well,
are.
you won't. I don't think you would feel comfortable enough to open up or show more if you were with
Yeah.
your boyfriend
Well,
or husband.
we didn't show anything. And
No.
I'm gonna say a couple of words here. When I do a lot of photo shoots, I really try not to show nipples or areolas or shoot up a dress. I mean, that's not sexy to me. So we try to pose that you're showing your femininity, but you're not showing anything. And you never see more than what you would see at the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
is
the whole
true.
thing.
That is true.
Your pictures are incredible. How long have you been in the business? Tell us, because it floored me when I found out.
Yeah, back in September of 2015, is when I started doing bird photography.
That's
So
what,
if you
that's
go,
what I was going to ask
if you
you.
go deep
Yeah.
in my Facebook page, you will see just a ton of bird photography. In fact, I just posted a bird of the day. I went up and shot an eagle over the weekend.
Did you really?
So that was there. But I started out shooting birds, and then I wanted to learn how to do landscapes. So I started doing landscapes August of 2017. Then I went to Ireland and took some really good landscapes. And then I said, okay, I need to start shooting people. I didn't start shooting people till November of 2017. So I've been doing this 14 months now. I've got like 22 things published.
22 things.
Yeah,
published.
22 pictures published. So that's pretty good.
Was it hard for you, Gary, to transition from like birds to landscapes to?
Yeah.
And you let's be honest, you love women photography.
Oh, I love women. I mean, I love women. I mean, I'm a guy. Okay. The transition. I wanted to be a photographer. So to be a photographer, you have to learn light. And how better to learn light than shooting people? So because every time they move, the light hits them differently. If the sun's high, if the sun's low. So there's all these variables that you really have to take into account. So about in April, I decided to go professional because the boutiques, actually it wasn't even in April, it was probably about 3 months ago, I decided to go professional. But in April, I started shooting more people. I started doing pageants. I started doing fashion shows. So I've done a ton of fashion shows in Houston.
Well, that's
you guys see some of my fashion
Yeah,
show
that is
work.
where we
In
met
fact,
you.
I just did Chloe Dow's
Yes.
designer platform show.
And that was just
I was
this past
the main
weekend,
one on the
right?
runway. So there's a lot of that on my professional page. But how did I get people? Doing all the fashion shows, the boutiques, the top models that I was shooting, and other professional photographers said, Gary, you have to go professional. You have to start charging. Your work is that good. So, you know, I promised a lot of photo shoots to some people for free. I've worked my way through most of that now. So now, you know, everybody pays for a photo shoot. And it takes, I spent almost 2 hours with a lady yesterday. I took over 200 pictures. A photo shoot, you'll get 5 to 10. And if you want more, you can buy them. Well, this is a poor college student. So I gave her more pictures and she just tickled to death. She's saving them till Valentine's Day. So in fact, if you look at my page, it just has her headshot on there. So nothing else but just her head.
Yeah.
So a lot of the girls that I've shot recently are saving things for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Well, I saw some of the work you just did last week, and I saw the background. It was flowers. There were some balloons.
Yeah.
That was super cute.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to tell you, I love the photo of the bigger woman.
Oh, the plus size
yes,
lady.
that
I'm
was
not gonna
so
lie. I think that was
beautiful.
like one of my favorite pictures.
She freaked out.
Why?
I
She,
love
She looked,
her.
it was a beautiful. It was her
Well,
pictures were beautiful.
Why did she freak out?
she freaked out because no one had ever taken the type of pictures that I took on. I use shadows a lot. It's called low-key photography. And the shadows help hide things, or it accentuates different parts of your body. And, you know, this lady, you know, you say plus size, she was probably closer to plus size. I mean, she was pretty big. And plus size is her words, not my words. But she just really liked the pictures. I mean, they came out
out
great.
stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Yes. She
I
was
love
gorgeous. I mean, you get bombarded with so much stuff, and it takes a lot for me to stop. And it's like as soon as I scroll past it, I was like, who is
Let's go
this
back
person?
and look again. Yes.
She looked
Stunning.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I
she's
absolutely
gorgeous.
loved
What was her name?
Her name is Vivi.
Vivi.
Von
You are
Welch.
gorgeous.
Oh, the
Darling,
name
gorgeous.
suits. The name
Vivi
suits
Von
her.
Welch.
Yes.
And you know, we had a couple girls that did burlesque. We had a couple girls.
Well,
that did
I wanted to
pinup.
compliment you on that work because I love the shadows. What you were talking
Right.
about. When she was side and you could see like the curve of her waist.
Right.
It was so beautiful.
Mhm.
It was very
And
classy.
that's how, in fact, I've got one lady I have to call. I haven't had time. She lost her leg in a car accident. So we want to talk about doing some of that shadow type photography where it hides that part of her body. So she can actually have a really great picture, and that would kind of be in shadow. You don't know if it's there or not.
Yeah.
I just had a friend shoot a veteran, a lady, got back from Iraq and her side of her face was disfigured from a bomb. So he did some low-key photography on her where that was in shadow, and with her angle, she looked like she did before she went to Iraq. She was crying. The picture was so good. So you start doing little things like that. Now I want to get up with some of the veteran people and say, okay, are there veterans that need some photography like this? And maybe go to one of the big furniture stores and say, can I use this as a backdrop and bring in this veteran and do some of those kind of pictures?
I think it just makes them feel like their old selves for a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that also even like taking, because I know the way that you take pictures, even like taking pictures of those imperfections, I mean, those are still beautiful because there's a story behind them, you know. And it's kind of, I know women are sometimes proud of their what is it, mastectomy scars and
the scarring,
yeah. So I mean,
and there are a lot of women who don't wear bikinis because they have stretch marks from having childbirth. That's a great way of hiding some of that. And some that I've done for people is, I mean, they just look great. And it makes them feel more confident.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It gives them self-esteem. It makes them feel beautiful, even if it's for that little time. But they'll have that constant reminder of how beautiful they felt in that moment.
And honestly, as a lady, as a female, I really, really, really highly recommend, as a woman, go and get some pictures taken, because we are bombarded with all of these like hot chicks on Instagram and Facebook and the TV and stuff like that. You are a hot chick too.
Yes.
Like, trust me, you are a hot chick too. Like, trust me, everybody's gonna be double tapping on that. And it's just, you don't realize it until somebody puts you in that light.
The thing is that you can't compete with those girls on social media because we don't know if they're photoshopping their photos. We don't know if they've had surgeries. You don't know. You cannot measure yourself to somebody else because you don't know what they're about. So you have to just be you and be comfortable in your own skin and be the best you that you can be, because no one's going to be you.
And that is the sexiest thing.
And the thing is that you might be insecure and think, I want to look like that, but somebody's thinking the very same thing about you. Somebody wants to look like you. Somebody thinks you're hot stuff. So just own it.
Well, it's funny because one of my packages, I actually offer hair and makeup. So, I have a professional lady comes in, she does hair and makeup. That's just part of the package. And you look great. But then when you get in front of the camera, don't just stand in front of the camera like you do at home. You got to show a little hip, do a little shoulder, get some dimension.
Well, I'm glad that you touched on that. What do you recommend to the guys, girls, everyone out there? What is the trick to a great picture, like posing wise from that aspect?
Own the picture.
Own it. Or if you want to look
confidence.
Own it.
And look, we get back into Vivi. She owned those pictures. She's a big girl, but she owned it. And I love shooting her. Just fantastic. So own the pictures. Never be flat in front of the camera, like flat.
Angles are your friends.
Angle, a shoulder, a hip, a leg.
I know, because you kept telling me, twist the hip. Just and I'm like,
and it hurt, didn't it?
Yes. I was like, my thigh is asleep.
I know that one where you're like, I'm like, oh, my back. I'm like, oh,
my
back.
But it made my hamstrings look like,
oh, it did.
Oh, my hamstrings look so pretty.
Of course, ladies, because of what's in front, if you take your lat muscles that are by your shoulders and you just pull them in together, not only does it makes you grow an inch. I mean, you see me growing just there in the camera, but it also brings out your femininity. So, excuse me for, I hope that's not too direct.
No.
But that's what I look for when I'm taking a picture. I mainly do women. I've done some guys, but mainly I do women. And it was funny because Vivi, I told her, Vivi, you are the first plus size model that's going on my professional page. Because everybody else are all the little skinny, I won't say skinny, well-developed, in shape,
petite.
Fitness models, petite. Not all are petite. Lady I did yesterday was 5'10".
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so.
The leggy girl? The one with the long legs?
No, that was,
Okay.
yeah, she's probably 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, that one.
Well, Samantha's pretty tall.
Oh my gosh, her
She's a tall
pictures.
drink of water.
Samantha's tall.
The work you did on her pictures, wow, she
Yes.
was
Yeah.
stunning. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, but
She looked
you
like
just brought a
straight out of
different.
Maxim.
We
Well,
had,
she
we
looks
gave-
like a sweet girl, but
we
you
gave
brought
her
sexy.
a dose of confidence.
Yes.
Because she said she'd done a photo shoot before, but she'd never done a photo shoot like I did with her.
Because if you know Samantha, she's super sweet. She's lovely. But this side of Samantha that you took, she was
Sexy.
And, she
Sexy.
was fierce.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was like, oh my God, who is this girl?
But you love transforming people.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I'm shooting a girl Monday that I've been after for almost a year. And she said, we're finally getting together.
Yeah.
And she's a pageant girl. She's been in several pageants. So, but, you know, it's funny because when I got started in this business, I wrote a business plan. You know, I believe in working a plan. And if it doesn't work, then you change what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, where can I get the most exposure dealing with people, the biggest number of people? And that was with pageants and fashion shows. And currently in Houston, Texas, the Hispanic community owns the fashion shows. There's one every other week almost
There is,
in
yeah.
Houston. So I got in there and started doing those, did a lot of pictures, but then I followed up by doing all of the Facebook posting, all the social media. That takes me hours to
So
do.
guys, if you're wanting to get into photography, listen up, guys.
Yeah,
Listen
so
up.
the hours, the last pageant I did was Beauties of the Universe pageant. I have 50 hours in that. And it was a charity. And believe it or not, none of the girls, except 3 girls wanted to buy their pictures. I made $135 for 50 hours work.
Oh my God.
So guess what? I don't do the social media anymore. If you want it done, you got to pay me by the hour. I mean, it's just,
And it makes sense because 50 hours, that's
That's a lot.
That's
that's
over
a
a week.
lot. That's over
that's
a
just
week.
processing, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Every night
that's
to 1 or 2.
It's kind of unfair.
But let me touch on something that you did that I strongly believe in. There's a book that I always go back to, and this book like really hit me. It's the creator of FUBU, no, not FUBU, Fat Farm, Russell Simmons.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he wrote a book called Super Rich, and really, it's not even about being super wealthy. It's knowing that your product is that good that you give it away for free.
Right.
And in that sense, you pretend like you don't need the money, so they just throw the money at you. And that's kind of what you did. You believe so much in your craft that and you posted it and you know gave certain things away for free that it wasn't hard when you're like, okay, well, I need this. And I think that speaks true to a lot of businesses, because how will people know if they don't taste it?
I gave away last year around $40,000 worth of photography.
That's some people's
That got me established.
Yes.
So this year, the business plan is to make money.
Yes. And that tells
And-
us that you love what you do.
And
Well,
you
I
are
do.
making money now.
I'm starting
You're
to make money. Yeah.
He's steady booked. Like every time that I talk to you, you're at a photo shoot, you're booked for this.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to work around your schedule a little bit because you were busy. He was booked this morning.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This morning, I booked Friday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. No, I can't do Friday. Sunday I'm booked. Saturday night I'm booked. Monday I'm booked. The next Friday I'm booked.
Well, let's talk
So-
about that. Valentine's Day is coming up. So
Oh, yeah.
tell us, do you have any
Right. I just joined a studio. It's a group of guys. They co-op together. In fact, I'm going to go pick up my keys tonight.
how exciting?
That's going to be good. So we will be doing some special things there. I've got some ideas. I've got about 4 ladies that want to do Valentine's Day shoots. So I said, be patient for a little while until I get this up and going. Then we'll get you in. And half of them want to do boudoir shoots.
And I want to pull up one of your pictures, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
go
Keep
ahead.
talking.
So some of it will be boudoir, some of it will be just nice, sexy clothing that they want a nice picture for their boyfriend. And the boudoir shoots, and this goes along with not only Valentine's Day, but I did a boudoir shoot for a lady for Christmas. She wanted to take pictures. She was making her husband a calendar.
Oh, how cute.
I thought it was so cute.
Yes.
And it was and when you're
You
doing
gotta put it
these,
closer.
yeah, which one is that one?
How gorgeous is this?
I can't even tell. I need glasses on.
That is Miss
Cyrilla?
Cyrilla
Yes.
Rose.
Yeah, that's she is so talented. Love shooting her. Want to shoot her some more.
Yeah.
So you make contacts with these girls, and that model is she's up a little higher level than some of them out there. But I've got a 16-year-old that I'm going to shoot on the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
She has to bring her mom. Anybody under 18, you have to have your mom or your dad, or I will not shoot you.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure you are protected.
Yes.
But she said, "How can I get involved in this shoot?" And this photo shoot is actually mutts and models. It's dogs and models.
Ooh, right
And
up my alley.
I'm telling you, I have a standard poodle that I took for Christmas shoots 2 years ago. So my poodle and I are going, and he's just really good for sitting down and doing what he's told and letting people take his picture.
Very cool.
So we're taking the 16-year-old girl. This is her first time going to be shooting.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember what she looks like. I just said, bring your mom.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll shoot you. You're going to have a good time.
Well, Gary, tell us a little bit about how much what your packages start. Because let's be real, we're here to make money.
Packages.
Okay, so let's sell some packages.
Let's talk about the normal package in Houston is first, and then I'll tell you what I do maybe a little different. Most professional photographers are going to charge you $250. That's probably about a 2-hour shoot. You're going to walk out with 10 pictures. You get to choose your 10 pictures, but that's all you get. If you want to buy more pictures, they're at $20, $25 a picture. So that's $250. What I've done, I've gone on the low end. I'll spend an hour and a half with you for an hour and a half. Let's say an hour and a half for $150. Give you 5 pictures. Then if you want to buy more, you can buy more.
And how much is additional picture?
$20, $25, depending on the quantity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you're going to spend the same amount of money. Just depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Now, the $250 package, I bring in a hair and makeup person. That costs me $100 to $125. So I'm going to still make the same amount of money, but you're going to be made up by a professional. You will look nice. Now, clothing, you need to bring anywhere from 2 to 4 different outfits to change. And if you want me there all day, like a half a day shoot or an all day shoot, I start charging by the hour. I try not to do weddings. I have never done a wedding with a lady in it. I did 2 gay guys here not too long ago, and it was fun. I'm sitting there at the table with them a couple of nights before, and I said, "Is there a garter involved in this?" And they just cracked up, hitting the floor. But I did their wedding for them. It was very nice. Enjoyed it. But I try not to do things that I know there's going to be a lot of drama involved, because I have enough drama just keeping me straight. I don't want to deal with other things.
Weddings, there's a lot of tension, and there's just a lot of, women are stressed out.
Yeah, and the same thing with the quinceañeras.
Quinceañeras.
Yeah. I can almost say that.
Quinceañera.
You get a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm passing. Lo siento para mi español. But the packages, that's pretty much it. If you're doing a pageant or a fashion show, those packages will change depending on how many people. Do you want me to do the social media? So because that takes time. The other thing that I do, events. I do a lot of events in Houston. So with the events,
You're well known
I
in Houston.
get there early. I take pictures of everybody in the place. You never know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
So, and then I make the pictures available. That's how I met you guys.
Yes.
Was at an event, an AIDS benefit.
Yes.
And we just hit it off personality-wise, and here we are. With the events, I try to go in. I do the pre-event, take tons of pictures of everyone, take pictures of red carpet if they had red carpet, and then if it's a fashion show involved, I take pictures for a fashion show. So I can walk out easily with 1,000 to 3,000 pictures on a 4-hour event.
Wow.
So it's and then the processing takes forever.
Well, I know that's the tedious process, the editing, the correcting.
And that's why you only give 10, because it's like if you were sitting there editing 200 pictures,
Right.
you
When do
You
you go
never
to
get
sleep?
anywhere.
You've been working 24 hours a day.
I work about 18 to 20 hours.
Oh yeah,
a
no,
day.
I've gotten text
Yeah.
messages from him at midnight. It's
Really?
like trying to touch base. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
You still work? You still get up at 1 or 2.
I know, yeah. It's like,
Okay.
why is he awake? I know why I'm awake. Why are you awake?
But you have to do it. I try to get the pictures back to the people as soon as possible. Now, when you're doing a big event like the photo shoot we did on Saturday, it took me 1, 2, 3, 4 days basically to, with my timing too, to process all that.
Yeah.
But
So-
you did great because we took photos with you on Sunday and we had them that very next day.
That's because you
Oh,
were
no, the same day.
you were special.
Aw, thank you.
We love you
They were
so
special.
much.
No, because I just went right home and jumped on them.
Yeah.
I stayed up late at night
I know, yeah.
doing those.
I
So
know.
much so beautiful.
So if you go, I don't know, I know you've got them on your website.
Yes.
Yes.
If you'll go to my Facebook page, it's called Gary Hufham Professional Photography. You'll see on their albums, and you'll see both of these ladies have an album.
Well, our profile picture and our back picture from the social soda is the photos you took.
That's
of
one
us.
I took. Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's the one of us together, and then
Okay.
and then I used the single
The
ones
singles
on the
ones,
side,
yeah.
and then
On the
that
side.
one in
They
the
look
middle.
so
So
good,
yeah. So if you look at the background of
Yeah.
on our page, we have it's 3, 4 pictures.
Did I do some pictures of you guys in athletic wear?
You
Yes.
did, because we were actually trying to take them of ourselves because we had
Right.
something coming up, and then you're just like, "Do you want me to just take them
I
for
mean,
you?"
I'm sitting there.
We're struggling. We're
Yes.
sitting there
Poor
struggling.
Gary felt bad for us. He's like, "What are y'all doing over
And
there?"
this was cool because I rented a very nice apartment, an Airbnb for these pictures, and they could not have been any nicer.
Yeah, it was
I
No,
mean,
they
the-
turned out
The
beautifully.
mirror, there's a mirror in this place.
The
It's
girls like the
it
mirror
is
shots.
super high quality glass in this mirror, and I love doing mirror shots. There were a couple you cannot tell that they're mirror shots.
No,
They're that good.
they were so clear. I even had one of my friends asked me what was my lipstick color that she loved, the shade of lipstick I was wearing, and it was the
It
one
was all
where
in the
I'm
picture.
putting on my lipstick. So I actually went home and I took a picture of the lipstick and everything so I could send it to
Here
her.
it is. Here it is.
Joe Davis says hi.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
girl.
Miss Joe. Yes.
Oh, okay.
She says Gary's the best.
Yeah, Gary's
Yeah.
best. Wait, I
Thank
can't
you
see
for
the picture. I'm
sharing.
so sorry.
It's because you're
It's
on
a
the live
gentleman, right?
feed.
Hmm?
No, it's a
Joe.
girl. It's a girl.
Which
I think
one?
it's a female.
Joe Davis.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe follows me. Yeah.
Okay.
So I shared that I was going to be on here with you. So,
No, it's
so
a girl.
that's good. I mean, this is such a
We don't know.
rewarding business. I've always taken pictures on vacations, but never to this degree. And my wife doesn't do that many pictures with me unless she's in a landscape or something or some architecture, which I like too. But I did an international model from Argentina recently. In fact, the shot that you put on the Facebook, the flyer with the lady throwing her hair back with the
That
water.
one was really
That's
cool.
Andrea. Oh,
Yeah.
she's from Argentina, and she was up here judging one of the Miss International pageants, and they asked me if I would go shoot her. So
This is
I
I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
You can. It's crazy how you can see the
the whole water trail. So that was nice. But
I
I've had
love this. Tell me a little bit about this.
Oh,
I'm sorry
that
to cut
one.
you off.
You guys
I
want to
am-
see that? Look
I
at that.
am obsessed with this. That is
That-
absolutely
that is we'll just call her Miss Angela. Miss Angela is about a 5 foot tall, perfectly petite lady. Has a couple of kids. She's a professional wrestler. And this was a photo shoot that one of the ladies puts on. She's a body paint artist. Now that was a ultraviolet paint
right.
photo shoot. So the paint that they paint the ladies with, and they're topless, they just wearing the panties and they paint. Okay. With the ultraviolet paint, when they come in, the rooms are totally dark except for an ultraviolet light, and we cannot use flash. So it has to be totally in the
Right.
camera. And that was one of the better pictures that I took.
I
She
love
was
it.
just
When I saw it,
extraordinary.
I was in love with
It was
it.
captivating. When I saw it on when the ones you sent, I was like, wow, that's super cool.
It is really cool.
Sabi asked me to send some pictures so she could put some out. I sent her 60. I could have sent her 600 of my favorite pictures.
I was telling Digna that you said you have hundreds.
I have over 100,000 images saved, but a lot of that's nature and birds because I've got. The idea was to make a square calendar like the Audubon, just Texas birds. So that's still in the works. And
I think you should do it.
yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time and money and finding the right publisher to do it.
Publishers out there, we need
And
your
then
help.
we're looking at doing, hopefully maybe a showing later this year of some of my nature photography where, you know, the birds and, you know, baby birds and flying. I've sold several of my pictures that to do them on metal or do them on acrylic. I mean, I'm looking at $300 to $500 a picture.
Oh gosh.
So, you know, it gets really expensive, especially you want to do 10 pictures and then you want to do others. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, the best way, how do I want to approach that?
Yeah.
You know, I haven't come up with a good way of doing it yet. But that's something I want to do later this year. I had one of my little bird pictures went to, I use it as the banner bird on Warbler Calls. It's a little yellow warbler. So that went to 250,000 people for like a week. I mean, that was wonderful. I know Birds of Texas has used, they used one of my eagle flying pictures, you know, a year or so ago. So, you know, I've had some recognition. The Audubon just asked me to come in and speak to their photography nature club.
Wow.
So they wanted to know what a new photographer goes through. So my 45 minutes of talking ran out to be an hour and a half.
Oh my goodness.
Because they kept asking, show me more pictures, show me more. Because, you know, almost every picture I can tell you a story about it. So, you know, luckily my memory is that good. May not remember your name.
I'm
but,
sure that makes you feel great, like getting that recognition.
Oh yeah, it does. It does, especially when you don't know what you're doing and you just you're trying. Because I tried taking one Photoshop class, and the instructor I thought was so bad. It was a total waste of my money.
I don't know how to work Photoshop.
So everything that I have learned, I have taught myself. So,
Photoshop class tonight at the Annex, $99. I think there's a few spots left.
I don't know how to do that. Whatever.
I just bought a program from Flearn, Phlearn, that I'm starting to do that online. Because then I've got 4 computer screens, so I can have that going while I'm trying to teach myself.
Oh my gosh, you got a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean, you have to learn. You have to keep growing.
Exactly. Yeah, kind of in our industry, you know, and kind of in this industry too.
Yeah.
Every day is a different thing. It's a different challenge.
I wish I had started this when I was younger, because now I'm getting older, and I enjoy it so much. I would love to just keep it going. Yeah. So it's just part of life.
You have plenty of time. You're going to be around for a long time.
Let's hope so.
Yes, we know you will.
Yes. Well, what can I do for you ladies?
Well, I mean, just keep being you. I mean, I know that. Where are you going to be at this weekend? Do you have personal photo shoots? Or are you going to be at events?
No, there's actually an event Saturday night up in Cyprus. It is a group of horse people raising money for some abandoned ponies, I believe.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm going to do their. It's like $250 a plate dinner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go there and
That's
do some
some
cameos and some couple shots and just the whole event for them. It's a charity thing.
Yeah.
So I do charity events because I'm out there to meet people, to network, and that's how I get my photo shoots.
And equestrian events are always like have the coolest like fashion too. I love it.
I'm going to take some pictures of horses.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, anything else that you want to add before?
No, I am happy to
done.
meet you guys.
I am so happy.
So-
We've wanted
I
to have you
know.
on for a while, and I'm so glad that you could find it in your schedule.
So now we need to get Sabi to get a little more out of her comfort zone and do photo shoot number 2.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Look, she started red.
Am I getting a little rosy? I have included all your information on the description box.
Right.
I put your personal, your business Facebook, your Instagram, and your website.
Right. Website's under construction.
Okay, so do you want me to include your email and phone number?
Maybe not phone number.
No, if they message me on Facebook, that is
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
the best way because that phone
Awesome.
just goes crazy.
Yeah.
And I
And
tried
it's good because you have a picture with the you know, with the message too.
Yeah,
so.
it's got everything. You can find me on Facebook, and there, you know, most people are on Facebook. I find just a very few of the younger model girls are not on Facebook.
They're on Instagram.
They're on Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's harder to process and put it on Facebook and get it over to Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm having to.
So
you
you
just
do
have
it
to-
backwards. It's Instagram, and then you can post directly from Instagram
No, you
to
can
Facebook.
you can still do it. You just have to make sure that they're both business pages and you link them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
That's
can
how
do
we-
it
so
both
you-
on personal pages too, couldn't I?
No. Well, you're gonna have to repost.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like if they're both businesses, you can
Okay.
link Facebook up to Instagram and it will share it on both.
I'm
Yeah.
learning things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I can do that.
I think it's Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. I don't know who uses Tumblr. I don't, but like if you have a Twitter, you can just shoot them Twitter too, and then you can, and it's awesome because whatever you write, it'll automatically it posts it to Facebook. So.
There are things I have to learn.
And you will. I think that you will be so busy at a point that you're gonna need an assistant. I really see that.
That would be
I
great.
really see that. And that way you can.
And they can handle all your social
Yeah.
media
I have to
stuff.
fire my dog.
No, you can never fire the dog. They are
He sits there.
emotional support.
Oh, he's
And-
out. He's amazing.
And he's a beauty.
He is a pretty dog.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I
my
love.
poodle. Yeah.
My son's been talking about he wants a golden retriever, and I'm like, no, until you get your own place and you're out of the way, then. But he wants a golden retriever.
Goldens are nice.
But you know which ones are cute that I love? The Labradoodle. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
they're
I
really
see them at the
There-
dog park
there's
all
a,
the
there's a lot of
time.
them out there. They can have some issues because they're very high energy.
Mhm.
They have the good traits of both. They have the bad traits of both.
Oh my gosh.
So you know they like digging holes.
I can't. I love my cat. He's so low maintenance. He's very finicky though. He's super jealous. Like there's this beautiful little orange tabby that comes around,
Yeah.
and he's not neutered, and he just wants to come in the house, and I want to let him in, and he's so pretty, but
Yeah.
my rascal just does not know. He is upset.
These earrings look familiar. Were those the ones that you wore at our
Yes, I love these. I don't
See,
know why they're super
it's
cute.
funny. I noticed things.
Because you took a picture of me and I was doing
Yeah.
Yes,
That's why I'm saying
yes,
they look
you
so
can see
familiar.
them.
But
Yeah,
that's funny.
Well,
No, all right. I'm gonna get off your show.
Well, I was about to say we need to wrap up because Facebook is going to shut us down.
Oh,
We're at
okay.
the 1 hour mark.
I want to say hi to Karina before we get off
Okay, hang on.
because I love her. She's one of my really good friends. I've known her forever, so I just want to tell her hi.
Aw. And then we said hi to Joe, and then Joelle Salazar is in. Wow, I think this is the first time I've ever seen you watch our show. Hi, Hi, Joelle. And then did we miss anybody else?
I don't think
we
so.
got everyone.
Laura was watching, and I replied to her. I said hi. Diego Blanco was watching. Hi, Diego. I think that's pretty much. I think we got everybody.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much
Jay
for
Vitella.
tuning in
Brenda.
and watching our show.
Yes.
We have a next few episodes that are going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited about next week's episode too.
Yeah. We'll talk. I'm trying to blank. I can't remember what the scheduling is. But yes, so guys, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you
And
so
before Facebook boots us off, we're going to say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
tuning in and watching. We love you guys.
We love you. Oh.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.